some of these things. Han doesn't have his camera today.
It's not my
Evan
fault.
does. Alright, there we go. Alright. So, Han, do you want to go ahead and take over a recap for us today?
Yeah, sure. So the last time we played, we had just finished the Trials of a Fae. We were able to be released and sent back to our plane of origin. However, we did not know where or when we were. Some investigation led to finding that we were in Gannett's home farm town. A nice, well, quaint small place. Talking to some people, a kid and some farmers who were in his old home, found that we were basically gone for a couple of decades as the Empire was no longer even in this area, or maybe not even in existence. This news surprised some of us not so much, and left some of us being eyed curiously by some of the people who lived here. They were, however, nice enough to offer us a place to sleep inside of one of their barns, and we were able to get a small amount of rest, very small, before being pursued by what seemed to be a group of elves and some unknown machine that we had never seen before. We ended up talking to the owners of the place again, and they informed us of a couple of things that were happening throughout this area, in this new kingdom area, at least new to us. And we're able to gain their help as they offered a nice tunnel for us to flee through. We fled and made our way as fast as we could towards the coast. However, we got caught somewhere along the way by a cave-in. After removing the cave-in, we went through and were attacked by a giant worm, and also closely followed by the elves close behind us. We ended up Derek ended up turning the worm into a pig, and then back into a worm. And it ended up killing quite a few of the elves, and we were able to make our escape as it became distracted with its new friends. And I believe we had left off resting for a short amount of time before having to run off again.
I believe you guys were taking a full long rest. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was muted. Yes, we were in the process of that.
Okay. I think we'd gone around, done watches and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say, for the sake of it, if you have not completed your long rest, feel free to go ahead and do so now.
Yeah, I get my spell slots back.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd already done it, Zach.
Yes, because I think you took you slept the first couple of watches, and then you're staying up the rest of them.
I think that was it. I mean, but I'll be happy to ditch an extra level of exhaustion.
You wish, because I can see where you removed it last session.
Okay.
In the chat log. But the other note that I will make is you notice that the warden, the machine, or whatever it was, seemed to be able to track and follow uses of magic. You're not sure if it's arcane or.
They also explicitly told us that magic is illegal unless you're like approved, right?
Yes, within the realm of the kingdom.
Yeah, which is basically everywhere.
A large portion. But as you guys wake up from your sleep, anybody want to have any conversations or do anything specific before you can continue down the tunnel?
Not right now,
No?
for me at least.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
All right.
Did we actually get a long rest then?
You did.
Sweet. I am taking off a level exhaustion.
Alright. Let me roll real quick. Gannett. Roll me a d20.
12.
Well,
I don't trust it.
why don't you trust it? It's fine.
Who rolled for the worm?
We're not looking for people to persecute now.
Well, I was just gonna say, was it the same person that rolled? Oh, it must have been you, which means it was not gonna. Like, I was wondering if it was the same person as the one that rolled for the worm that killed Elbin.
Oh. I don't know. I think Elbin rolled for his own death that time.
I did.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
wondering. I was,
Did. Although, to be fair, I was the one who was saying something about purple worms before we knew what the encounter was.
Mm-hmm. Alright. As you guys begin to continue your journey, I assume you guys are still moving fairly quietly through here.
yeah, I mean, I'm at half speed still, so.
Yeah. You guys travel for the next couple of hours, probably 6 or 7 hours. Who had the highest passive perception here? I think it Sebastian, yeah. When you notice something different on the air, instead of just like the stale, musty, not even damp, just dirt smell, you had the first sense of salt on the air, almost like that feeling when you're getting closer to the beach. After another,
It's just gonna pick up the pace, I guess.
after another like 30 minutes or so, you can see the tunnel begin to brighten slowly. You can see there appears to be some form of light coming down, and it's not perfectly straight. It's still zigzagging tunnel, but everyone here can see the light. Again, it's your eyes kind of squint a little bit.
Yeah, the hood goes up.
Mm-hmm. As you guys push out, soon you hear the sound of rolling waves and chirping seagulls.
Yeah. That was a familiar sound.
Mm-hmm.
Gannett is gonna like motion as we get really close to the edge of the cave, like say like 15 or 20 feet in, just far enough to be outside the light. Gannett's gonna like try and stop everybody and sort of gesture towards Sebastian and try and get him to go like sneak out and peek and make sure there's not like an ambush party waiting on us out there.
Okay.
Sure, why not? He's
There's
gonna go.
stealth here. I'm not very stealthy, sorry.
Roll me a stealth check for me, Gannett. Or not Gannett, Sebastian. Yeah.
I was like, wait, I specifically
Damn,
didn't want
Gannett
me
just
to...
He just
Let
did
me-
it anyway.
Yeah, Zach was like, fuck your plan, Alex. You get to do it.
30.
30. Oh yeah, no, you're moving extremely silently. As you creep up the last 20 or so feet, you come around a bend, and you can see just beams of sunshine coming in. Not quite sure what time it is. Do you stick your head like around and outside?
Sure, why not?
As you close in the last couple of feet and kind of squint into the sunlight as your eyes adjust, you realize you are on the side of a cliff. You look down, it is about 80 feet or so to the ocean below. And you just see water for as far as your eye can see.
Is there a boat?
Looking down, you do see a boat anchored about 10 feet or so from the wall, the cliff wall. It looks a smaller boat, appears to have one single mast currently tied up, but there is no staircase. You're just like on an opening door or like a cutout in the side of a cliff face.
Huh. He's gonna go back inside and go to Gannett. Well, it seems like it's all clear out there. There's a boat, but it's a good ways down.
I think we can climb it.
Think we can climb? How much rope you got?
Are we sure this isn't a boat that's meant to be here for this passageway?
I mean, I think that this was the plan. Jonathan told us the boat would be here. And to answer your question, I have 50 feet of rope.
Well, how comfortable are you climbing down a rope?
I mean, reasonably. I'm pretty strong. I can probably hold myself. I'll stay up last and hold you guys just to make sure it doesn't fall.
Well, that's looks like the only way down unless you want to jump.
How far is it down again?
A good bit.
60 to 80 feet.
I miss having dope monk shit.
I mean, you could also attempt to scale the wall and go down and see if you guys could find a safe path. But those are your couple of options. It seems very inaccessible for a reason.
Just like flat cliff?
Yeah, it's like a wall.
Is there anything at the edge of the, like, towards the mouth of the cave that we could, like, tie a rope to reasonably?
You want to walk up there and look?
With my hood up, specifically, yes.
Yeah, I figured. Maybe a perception check.
Am I still at disadvantage on that?
If you have any exhaustion, yes.
Okay, that's the first level, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Kenneth's so fucking tired of this shit.
Oh, that's... We're not... Oh, that's a fucking fantastic roll. You said perception? That's a 9.
A 9? Nope.
Cool.
You find like one stalactite like sticking up, and you grab it. You're like, "Yeah, that'll do good," and it just breaks off and crumbles into your hand.
Yeah, it's gonna stand there and like dejectedly hold like whatever chunk of the stalactites in the hand and be like, "All right, we don't have anything to fasten the rope to." And he chucks it like down behind him out the gate.
Yeah.
Anybody have any other ideas?
Oh, like out the wall.
Yeah, like out into the water.
Okay, give me a strength check. Just see how far you
If
throw
you
it.
make me sink the fucking boat because of a joke, I'm gonna kill you. A 14 plus 6, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It goes out like 15, 20 feet or so, and at the 20-foot mark, it hits something, or appears to hit something, and just shatters into a million different pieces.
That was odd. Cool. Or Derek, any idea?
Anything I can roll for?
You can either roll a perception check to see if you see or notice anything. You just saw it fly out and just they turn to dust.
It flew out in line.
Yeah, and like
horizontally with the cave mouth.
Yeah,
and then hit an invisible thing. Like it like just looked like it hit open air
and just
evaporated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a no because I rolled a natural 1. So
You don't see anything that immediately catches your attention.
I don't see anything obvious, at least.
I'm willing to try to climb down.
I mean, we can give it a shot. Hold on 1 second. Again, it is because I saw it go a decent ways out, right?
Yeah, you saw it go about 20
Before
feet.
Yeah, I say I'm gonna go out and like just kind of tap her, like lean over, like just with like one foot and like tap around and see if I hit solid, like anything solid, or if my foot evaporates.
Okay. You tap around like the immediate, like 2-3 feet around that you can reach down below, kind of touch the sides and stuff. Nothing.
Feels like an open hole, like it would fall.
Yeah.
Well, we climbing. Again, it's gonna pull out. Like, does anybody else have any rope? He's gonna pull out his rope.
I have rope.
We can do it one at a time. I'm pretty sure I can hold all of you. Or we can try and scale it.
No, I know you're strong, Gannett, but I think scaling it might be better.
Okay.
Are you calling me fat? That's fucked up.
I'm saying I don't think you can hold all of us.
No, I was thinking like you go down, and then when you reach it, Han goes down. You know what I mean? But we can try and scale it. I'm down for it.
All right.
All right. So who's starting this?
I'll go.
Okay.
F it.
So the first check I want you to make is a survival check to find a good path as you begin to descend. And by the way, the opening is about 10 feet for this, so enough that two
Have
people could
disadvantage.
watch.
I still have disadvantage. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta roll again. It's not too much worse. 16.
16. You look down and you see a couple like 3 or 4 inch wide ledges that you think you could possibly grab or put a foot down on to begin your descent.
All right.
All right, go ahead and make me an athletics check, please.
Can I argue acrobatics?
Sadly, not. This is straight athletics to climb.
I already had that argument with him like 4 times.
Yeah.
As a climber, I disagree, but you know.
I'll take athletics every day.
Except for your side disadvantage.
I still have disadvantage plus 0. So
I mean, to be
Okay.
fair, Zach, I still
10.
have a plus 10.
10?
that's why I volunteered to go 1st. I thought I could acrobat my way down.
Sadly, not. You begin to make your way down. You get probably 5-10 feet away from it. You're not going straight down. You're kind of going at an angle, like zigzag. When you reach over and you grab one of them, and it crumples a bit, and you feel it just begin to slip. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving.
Was it just ocean below this?
Yes. From what you can tell, you don't know if there's rocks under it because the waves are moving. You could have made a perception check, but
Yeah, roll a D100 or you can
We
hit a
also
rock.
could have tied ourselves together or something.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that
Or-
never goes wrong.
I mean, at least I don't know. All of it feels like it backfired.
uh-huh.
All right. Oh,
As you
what was the check?
Dexterity saving throw as you just begin
I
to
can do that.
slip.
That's a 17.
A 17. All right. As you slip, your first hand goes off, and you quickly snap your hand back and grab the other. You're unsettledly currently holding there. But
Yeah, I keep going.
okay, go ahead and make
Is that
me
enough
another
for you?
athletics check. You're already at disadvantage, so
That's 10 again.
and all right, it's 2 failures. All right. Once again, you start going down. You're moving. You get a little bit confident. You move. You go down about 10 feet. Total, you're about 15 feet down from the opening. When your feet go out from under you and you slip, and you just feel your face begin to slam into it and start raking down as your fingers just begin to slip. Go ahead and give me one more. Save.
Dex save.
Yes.
Oh god. My dice is gone.
The DC is getting harder every time you fell.
That's gonna be 23.
23, yeah. You quickly swing yourself down and catch. You drop down about 2-3 more feet, so you're about 20 feet now from the mouth of the opening. As you just quickly grab onto it with your feet, and it kind of hurts, like your ankles and your legs skid across like the rough, salty wall, but you manage to save it again. Give me another athletics check. This is last one to.
We're gonna change dice.
By the way,
That's
two
done.
of you guys are watching him just slip and fall down this.
It's gonna be 15.
15. Okay. As you drop down the next couple of feet, you have this. You got it. You're learning. You're learning from your mistakes. And flip. As you just begin to free fall away from the rock.
Can I kick the wall as hard as I can?
You're already moving, but yeah, you can kick it.
Yeah.
Now, this will be better for you. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to dive into this water.
Oh yeah, that's much better for me.
As you just, oh god, hold on, flip, and let's see if you can turn it into a dive.
That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20, that's what you needed. As you just mid fucking like hurling over back in a sense, you kind of put your arms out, steady yourself, and just go into a dive and dive. Whew, about 40-50 feet down, just straight into the water. Roll me a D100, Josh.
Yeehaw.
As you get about 5 feet away, 5-10 feet away, you notice that there are some small rocks in between the waves.
It's either going to be really good or really bad, because I rolled a 93.
93. You see two very tall, like stalagmites that are poking up out of it. Almost looks like spears. As you're coming down, you just spread expertly between them, whoosh, and hit water, avoiding a very painful encounter.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Well, I'm down.
So who's next?
I'm gonna look up. Is there anything above?
Make a perception check.
Sebastian said, "I'm going the other way."
26.
26. You look up, you see it goes up for about another 50 to 100 feet before it appears to have like land above it. But you do see what appears to be a small iron ring and a metal plate above it.
Oh, neat.
It's about a 6-inch ring, about a foot or so up.
Okay, I'm gonna take my 50-foot rope out of my bag and attempt to tie it to that ring.
Okay, make me a survival check.
It is 17.
17. You feel pretty confident. It takes about a foot of rope to get like a good solid couple knots in there where you feel it's secure. Yank on it. Doesn't seem to come out.
I'm gonna hand him my rope and let him tie them together.
Okay. Well, we'll continue it with that 17. You tie them together. Drop it down. It kind of drifts with the ocean back and forth a bit, but still where you can reach it.
Yeah. So he's gonna try to climb down the rope then.
Okay. Give me an athletics check with advantage.
Hell yeah. Okay. 17? Yeah, 17.
17 with the rope that has lowered your DC. You make it 25, 30 feet without issue. Go ahead and give me another one.
Still at advantage the whole time?
Mm-hmm, it is.
Mm-hmm. 17 again.
17. Boom, boom. It's very much like Batman style, like kick off, drop down, kick off, drop down. You're about 50 feet down. Go ahead and give me one more roll.
And 16.
16. You're fine. You land in the water down beside Han, or are you swimming towards the boat, Han?
He drowned.
Yep, Han drowned. Good to know.
No, I'm alive.
Did you swim to the boat, or are you just treading water, waiting on them to come down?
I think I would have started making my way to the boat, maybe.
Okay. Right. You going to head towards the boat as well, Sebastian?
Yep.
All right. Who's next on the rope?
Probably. Okay. Zach, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because, like, Gannett doesn't know about his water allergy.
Mm-mm.
But he also is wearing a lot of armor.
Yeah. No. You,
So I think he would be adverse to, like, trying to swim anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, would I be able to, like, get onto the boat without getting in the water? Because I don't know that he would try. Like, I think he would try to avoid having to swim with, like, 100 pounds of armor on him.
So the boat is about 100 feet from the cliff, just so it wouldn't rock back and forth and hit the ledge. The decent ways from the cliff.
Does he look a little bit anxious about this whole water thing?
I mean, I don't know that he looks anxious, because like I said, he has no idea.
The only thing is, you just know that this will fucking suck to try and swim in. And you're already tired. That's the only thing, is like...
Yeah, he's exhausted, and he's looking at his armor. Like, he's doing the mental math of, am I strong enough in my fucked up state to swim
against
100 feet?
Yeah.
Like, to rappel 60 feet, and then swim 100 feet.
You good, Gannett?
Yeah, I'll probably be okay.
I mean, if we want, if depending on how much you are fine with the whole, magic thing, I could kind of do something about it. If you don't want to swim.
I just... He like, taps this heavy metal breastplate. Is like, it's heavy. I think I can make it, though. I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay.
Are you sure? Because, like I said,
I mean, if you've got something you can do to make it easier, I'll take it. I'm still fucking tired. That dragon...
Derek, do you think that we should pop up some magics in this bitch?
It depends on how fast we'll be able to set sail.
It is true. What do you think? You are much smarter than me, I will not lie.
If it's a big deal, I can literally just teleport him onto the boat. And once I get to the right level.
Oh, that's true, I guess. If look at whatever, I'm going down. Hope I don't die, boys.
Look. How big is this boat, by the way? Have we said that?
No. It looks about 50, 60 feet long, 20 feet wide. One mast, from what you can tell.
Okay, so decent sized.
Mm-hmm. Looks like either a sailing ship or a long boat or something. Athletics check, more hard with advantage.
Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
16.
16. Whew, whew. 20 feet down. Not an issue. Go ahead and roll again.
Ooh, that's a lot better. 21.
21. Like a fucking pro. Just bouncing between. Kind of enjoying it. One more check.
Wee. Oh, that's 10.
10?
Yeah.
What? You slam face first into it as your feet misses it, and you just begin to slip. You can either make me a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw since you have the rope now.
Is this at advantage?
It is not.
Okay, 15.
15, okay. You just kind of Indian burn style. Takes you a couple seconds, but you do end up stopping. Uh, you're still about 15 feet or so above the water. You want to continue descending, or are you just going to jump now that you slowed your speed?
No, I'm continuing descending. If I
Okay.
jump, I either jump or fall. You know what I mean? It's gonna hurt regardless.
Yeah, athletics with advantage.
11.
11. You like to get going, and you step on a bad spot, and it just once again strength or dexterity saving throw.
That's not bad. 16.
16. Okay, yeah. You begin to burn your hands again and wrap it around your arm, slowing your descent. You stop about 5 feet from it, and you look down, and there's just a large stalagmite just standing where you're about to hit.
Damn.
And I give a thumbs up to the boys and hop off into the water.
All right. Gannick. Derek.
I'll go first.
Okay.
He'll sigh. I'm not built for this. Then he will start attempting to climb down. Where's my other?
No, sir. Sorry, guys.
That's going to be an immediate 10 for me.
A 10? You immediately step off and just miss part of the rope.
Yep.
You don't get a good grip, and you just
Yep.
Yeah. Dexterity or strength saving throw?
It'll be a dexterity.
I figured.
17.
17. You just kind of put your feet up, and you can maneuver and find a spot that stops you. It hurts your knees quite a bit. You fall about 10 feet.
Okay.
All right. DC went up.
Derek, no offense, but if falling kills you in the purple worm, then I'm going to laugh pretty hard at you.
I mean, that would only be fair. 16.
16? A little bit better. Still a little shaky. You make it down about 20 feet. 20 more feet, so about 25, 30 feet down.
$15.
15.
Famous last words. What could go wrong? We're gods.
Right. As you have it, you're moving at a decent speed. You hit a bit of what appears to be bird poop. Your feet slip. You slam face first into the rock, and a little purpley thing, and just begin to slide down face on the rock.
Please die to bird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be a 12 for my dexterity save.
12. You just, as you're trying to do it, the rope slips from your hand. You're just free falling.
I could have done something. I could have used something, but
You still have a reaction or an acrobatics check.
it's something I have to do before I know the outcome. Is what I'm trying to do. I have the lucky feather.
Got you.
Yeah, I'll do an acrobatics.
Okay.
17.
17. Alright. Go ahead and roll me a D100. As you're just beginning to corkscrew, you get yourself straightened out, and you're going into full-fledged dive, and you just see the smattering of rocks below you.
12.
Hi, Derek.
He died to bird shit. It's so good.
As you descend, you're about maybe 2 feet from the water when you're I see, this is good. As the wave breaks apart, and you just see a flat, heavy boulder sitting there.
Yep.
Math.
Hey, Derek, were you face down or feet down?
He's,
Face down, ass
Yeah.
up.
as you do this, you're like, oh fuck. You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage as you just slam into this. You guys hear like a resounding crack, just kind of echo.
Imagine at this point where he's just face planted, setting straight up,
Yeah,
like-
just
like out of a cartoon or something.
yeah, and then he just slowly.
Well, that's a third of my health.
Yeah. At least you were almost the rest of the way down. Gannett.
Ow.
Gannett looks at the rope, watches this guy fall, looks at the distance of the ship, flexes his arms a little bit, and mutters to himself, I am built for this. And then he starts to climb.
Okay. Athletics check with advantage and disadvantage to just straight roll.
Yeah. That is a 19.
Oh, yeah. 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oof, easily down. Next roll.
That's a 17.
17, still good enough. Ooh, ooh. 40 feet down.
I know it's coming as a player, but Gannett has no idea. This hurts me to do this.
Yeah, it does.
One more roll.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a 23.
23.
So I made it.
Oh, yeah, no. You very gallantly land in it, and you sit there for a second or two until something feels off. It begins to burn. 4 points of acid damage. As you just feel parts of your skin burning. Like, as the water seeps into your clothes and your armor.
It's just like he sits there for a second. He's like, ah, and he like looks for like something that bit him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just he makes like a little grunt. Can I see like my flesh melting or anything?
Oh yeah, no, you see like the salt and water hit you, and like you see parts of your skin peel off, and like red muscle show under it.
I think he instinctively starts pulling himself back up the rope.
Mm-hmm. All right. Give me just an athletics check with that. Straight.
Straight roll.
Yes, sir.
27.
27. Oh yeah, no, you're just like fuck this, and just starts swimming up. I feel like Derek's still sitting on that little rock.
Yeah.
Derek, are you dead?
Rubbing his probably broken nose.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moving. He's not dead. He's fine.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Would I have seen the Gannett's reaction to the water, since I guess I'm right next to it in a way?
I assume anyone that stayed, which I think you're maybe Mara's the only ones that stayed. Like you saw him land, go down there, sit for a second, look down at himself, and then just start climbing back up the rope.
And how far are we away from the boat? Like the top of the boat?
About 100 feet.
Ugh. I'll look up again and like, yeah, right up there.
No, it burns. Acid. It fucking hurts. And he's gonna try. I don't know how far I am from Derek, but he's gonna try and indicate.
I assume you're about 10 feet away.
Okay, I'm only 10 feet away. He's gonna try and point out, holding on with one arm, and point out where the skin started to slog off.
Mm-hmm.
I think there might be something with water.
Oh. Alright. I'll look over tomorrow. I guess magic it is then. And because there's no way we can probably get that boat close enough for him to get on.
Is there a rowboat hanging off the back, Sea of Thieves style?
Make a perception check.
This I assume would be at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Perception, and that is going to be a 14.
14? You don't see one.
I don't say anything, but it's anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Well, start making your way over there, Mama. I need to deal with this real quick.
Are you sure you don't want me to do something? Okay, well, you started. Fuck me, I guess.
Do you have a way to teleport him onto the boat without him touching the water?
No, I don't have a way to teleport him, but I have a way for him to walk over it.
Alright, how long would that take?
Not very long. A couple seconds.
Alright, go ahead then.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Water Walk, and if the boys that are swimming are less than 30 feet away, I'm including them, but if not, it's just probably gonna be me, Gannett, Derek.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't made it to the boat. Like, I don't know how long we've been swimming for.
Yeah, you guys. I'll get to you guys in a second. You'll make it to the boat. It only takes 3 rounds for you guys.
Yeah, so now he can walk on it. Yeah, the spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surface such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava as if it were harmless, solid ground. So that counts for him.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna like gingerly, because it fucking like scared him. Like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also assume that since I'm in the water, she immediately like shoots up like a Bowie does, until she's just like standing on there and kind of like takes a second to regain her balance. Then gives a thumbs up.
Derek, it's very weird. A moment you're standing on the rock, the next moment you're standing above. It's just like on like that edge of a escalator where it's just
Yeah. There's like just a slightest bit of water that's slowly raising up secret like
Gannett, looking almost like a scared child, looks at Marha and goes, I can do that.
Yeah. See, this is what I was offering when we first were doing the whole thing, because you didn't look like you wanted to swim, but you know.
He looks back up towards the cliff, like thinking about the elves, and like sort of slowly like lowers himself and like taps it with his foot. Like he clearly disturbed by this.
You remember as a kid walking on the waterbed?
Yeah.
It's very much like that.
He's gonna like slowly. Does it hurt when he hits it?
No. Marha, roll me a D100, please. And Gannett, roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
Not 64, or I'm sorry, 54.
Okay.
39.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
right, well, we need to get onto the boat.
I'll start walking.
Yeah, I imagine we just walk past the boys that are swimming.
We're on the boat already.
Yeah. They were on the boat by the time you got down, Marha. But I'll go ahead and move us over real quick.
Well, you have a map for this, Zach.
Oh, hell yeah, ship map.
Yep.
What do you need a map for this for?
Oh my
Do
god,
you know
it's way
what
down
you're
here.
Why are there two boats over to the side, Zach?
That is the next level layers.
Oh, that makes way too much sense.
Yeah, as you get there, you kind of climb up the side ladder. It is a fairly smaller boat. It is only about 50, 60 feet long, about 20 feet wide. You can see what appears to be the one helm, a couple of ropes on the side, a hatch in the front, and the anchor that is thrown over the very front of the ship into the water. You can see on the back part what looks like a tattered and weather-beaten tarp over a covered, giving a covered area where there appears to be a table and a couple of chairs. But that is it on the surface of the boat.
I'm gonna go downstairs and start looking through shit. Being nosy.
Well, we'll get to you when you guys get there. Right now, Han and Sebastian there while you guys are gallivanting off the cliffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go explore downstairs and see if there's supplies.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
30-20.
30-20. As you head down to the second level of the ship, through the ladder, there does appear to be a couple of hammocks, what looks like one or two storage lockers right here, and what appears to be like a rudimentary stove, some mugs over here, and plates and cups here, and you can see an empty rack where you would guess like bread and other supplies would go.
Oh, okay.
You also do see a staircase that leads down.
I'm gonna go down the other staircase.
It leads you down into the cargo hold down here, where you can see a couple crates and barrels currently tied up and secured.
Is there any writings or markings on the crates?
There is not. But it's easy enough to pop one of them if you wanted.
Yeah, he's gonna take his dagger and pop one.
You pop one. The first one you open, you can see what appears to be like a glass jar with like a clay top on it and dipped in wax.
The bomb.
Yes, but inside you can see floating in some type of liquid what appears to be like cucumbers. You grab the next
Another
one.
bomb?
Like pears, different types of food that have been preserved. The wax is probably to help seal it.
Oh yeah, pickled stuff.
Yeah.
He's gonna pop open another crate. Is it the same shit?
This one is like dried rations.
Okay, so he's just gonna assume a bunch of food and head back upstairs.
What are you doing,
vials
Han?
of blood, right?
No. You're muted, Han. Have you been talking?
Sorry, what was that?
I said you're muted if you've been talking. Well, I was asking what you were doing.
No, if I'm on top of the ship, I'd just be having a look around, making sure there's nothing that's going to jump out at us, if that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah, like that shark circling around the three of them.
Mm-hmm. Perception.
That's fine.
Oh, good. We love disadvantage. That's going to be 10 total.
10? Nah, you're fine. Nothing out
Yep.
here.
Sounds great.
Beautiful weather. Until eventually Marha, Gannet, and Derek, you all make it to the ship and climb up the ladder. That D100 I had you roll, Gannet, was to see if a wave was going to hit you or not.
Damn.
I was wondering. I was like, I didn't cast any fucking magic.
No, below 25. You would have had you would have had to make a deck save from a wave.
It's like, I don't have a whole lot of health, alright? You're just gonna kill the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, does anybody here actually have experience handling a boat?
Fuck no, to be honest, seeing things ain't really my thing.
I feel like you just hear crickets chirping.
Well, I have some second-hand knowledge on how to make it work, and I have some experience on boats, but it's not really an area I'm completely familiar with. But if need be, I could probably do something.
Roll me an intelligence check, Derek.
I don't think Dan's ever been on a boat.
Mm-mm.
24.
24. Looking around, looking at the ship, you're used to crew members and people like that. You would guess this ship is made to run with anywhere from 10 to 30 crew members.
Okay.
So,
Oh, good. This place is operating like my job.
mm-hmm.
Nice.
See, we're fine. Gana has experience.
You're gonna get
Yeah,
it.
Gannon is experienced in being understaffed like fuck. It's fine.
I've worked at Walmart. I feel that.
Right. Well, let's just start getting ready then.
Point me in a direction.
So, what would I need to roll to see what I would know about running this ship? Like, properly running it? Because, like I said, I have second-hand experience in a way. And I'm sure living on the coast, I probably would have read about it.
I will say, just make me a general intelligence check. No proficiency bonus, nothing. Just straight intelligence with the D10.
Good thing you're real smart.
Until I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
In a moment of hesitation, he's going to pull out the feather.
Okay.
That rolled pretty bad. So, yeah, I'm going to use that single luck point I have.
It's just burst, turns to ash in your hand.
Much better. 22.
22. All right.
It would have been a 7.
All right. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first for one, you need to raise the anchor.
Yep.
You need to set the sails. You need to tie them off correctly, so that it has the right breath and right heading and turning it into the wind. You need to also have someone navigating and controlling the rudder.
Okay.
And making sure anything loose is side off, which most of it seems to be. The big challenge for you guys is probably setting the sails.
Well, and navigating once we're away from the coast.
Oh yeah,
If you guys need me flipping around and doing stuff up there, I got you.
there is a crow's nest too, by the way.
I'll get the anchor. That feels like where my skills are best spent.
All right. Sebastian, would you be able to help me with the sail real quick?
Sure. What am I
But-
doing?
By the way, Sebastian, that hatch is what led down below. That's where your ladder went.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're going to be lowering the sail and trying to get the tie it up so it can try to catch some wind at least.
Alright, so
Alright.
I will allow you to make a survival check or an intelligence check, Sebastian.
All right, he's gonna tie a figure 8 on a bite.
Alright,
No, but you said intelligence or survival.
yeah, because you're pretty experienced with tying knots.
All right.
Wink, wink.
Get out. I knew it was coming from one of you.
Not the only
22.
thing coming.
22.
If you keep tying
Yeah, not
those
if it was
knots,
nuts.
You grab one of the strings from the cell, you pull it over, and you tie a very good knot. And what you think is right based on what Derek guided you, you don't really know. Get it? As you walk to the front of the ship, you see that there is a rope that is going over, or like the chain. Sorry, not rope, chain. And you see a large capstan on the front.
I'm gonna start spinning that motherfucker.
Which way?
Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So right.
Right?
I guess I'll pull it up. Like I'll move one direction a little bit and see the chain go. Correct if it looks like it's not tightening.
Okay. You go left, it doesn't move. Right, it doesn't move.
I start looking for a locking mechanism.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, one of those was a nat. No shit. Is that 2 nat 20s? I burned. At disadvantage.
Let's go.
I rolled 2 nat 20s, but I burned it looking for a fucking lock on a capstan. So yeah. Investigation. I mean, that's still. That's a 21.
Yeah. Okay. You find that up under it there is a pin that you actually have to pull down to release it, and as you do, it starts to slip a little bit to the right. So you quickly grab it and just starts winding it to the left. And you hear the sound as it begins to pull up the anchor. Just go ahead and give me a general strength check.
I'm real mad that I burned that on that.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a 29, and then well, that's a 14.
Yeah, that's easy enough. It'll take you probably about a minute, but you'll be able to get it up. It's a very slow process.
It does not take me a minute to get it up. Show me an Asian woman.
Damn. Okay.
All right.
Anyways,
My mouth ran way faster than my brain, and I didn't have time to self-censor.
it's fine. We understand you finished too soon. But go ahead.
Oh, I'm done talking. I don't...
All right. So what's the next step, Derek? As you see Gannett pulling this, you're going to smash him to help you tie knots. As you're telling him which ones to go next, which you think is right.
Yeah, it's like I said, secondhand knowledge. So. After that, then everything's already tied down. Then he'll try to find a way to get the boat moving, like with the rudder and whatnot.
Okay. So you walk over to the helm.
Yep.
All right. You spin it to the left and to the right, and you can feel there's a bit of resistance. You actually have to push some force into it. About this time, Gannett, as you're like finishing getting it up, you just feel like the boat begin to turn to the left, slowly, and then to the right, slowly. As it is constantly like rocking back and forth as well.
How long does water walk last? Just out of curiosity.
8 hours, I think.
I think it's water breathing.
Water breathing is 24 hours, I think.
Water walking, it lasts an hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Just
down
in
below
case.
deck and start the boiler room up.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Joke.
Do we have any cannons?
No, you do not.
That sucks. Fuck this.
Just the two right here, left and right.
And until the water splashes them.
Stop. You leave me alone. You
All right.
this to me.
All right. You drop the cell.
Yep.
All right. Wen immediately picks it up, and you guys kind of lurch a bit forward because it was not done slowly. You guys just lurch forward and begin to go. Who's at the helm, by the way?
I already was. I'm not sure if anybody else
Okay.
wants to take over trying to.
No, I
Drive
think we are deferring to Captain Derek on this one.
Okay.
Not sure if that's a smart idea, but all right.
Give me a d20 plus your dexterity mod.
Oh, okay.
This is to control and maneuver the boat so that you don't spin it into that cliff that is very close to your right.
Got a natural 20 for 24.
Yeah, no. Just very quickly just cut it to the left at the right angle so that you don't scrape the back ass of it onto the cliff wall or anything, and you just begin to make your way.
All right, and we have a map, right? Like, I assume so.
You have the old map, yeah.
I mean, I assume the continents haven't shifted in the 70 years.
That would be
Yeah,
impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a god, so maybe.
You never know.
We have, I'll kind of say that while everybody's around. We have two options. We can either go down the coastline, a little bit away from the coastline, or go straight over the sea.
You guys also
Straight up.
have traveled for quite a bit, too.
Yeah. Straight over the sea would be faster, but a lot more risky at getting lost. Wow.
Honestly, I would like to spend the least amount of time out here as we possibly can. I don't like the ocean.
Gannett glances down at the burned part of his body from the water and goes, I agree with that.
And if we follow the shore, would we not be more likely to run into
That's what else. It'd be easier to not get lost, but it'd be a lot riskier. It'd be riskier from outside magic and whatnot, like being attacked from range.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
potential patrols, too.
if we can keep it generally west, we'll at least hit dragon limits, right?
Yeah, probably west, southwest.
Right. But I mean, we might not land exactly in Mirage Bay. but we can land Mirage Bay is the place we were trying to get to, right?
Roughly.
That area.
But we might not land exactly, but we'll at least be out of the kingdom.
All right. Sebastian, Han, opinions?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really have any opinions on this. Say we just try to keep out of the way of anything that might want to hurt us as we go. That's really all
Whatever
Oh,
gets us
I
off this
didn't
boat faster.
All right. I guess the consensus is straight
Okay.
towards Dragonlands.
All right. How long are you going to be selling for the day? Because you guys already traveled quite a few hours.
Probably until it starts getting dark. That way we can. Would I know what the procedure would be if being on sea overnight? Like,
So that's generally why you have so many in a crew, so you can rotate it. You guys are already below the minimum number of crew, so you're going to be hurting for speed, because you won't have people to adjust the cells constantly or the knowledge on how to do that. If you don't stop for the day, and try to find somewhere to anchor or something, you'd need somebody constantly trying to navigate the ship. If nothing else, just it's going to be hard with only 4 or 5 people. In the open ocean, there isn't really a good place to anchor, and you can drift too. So, I don't know, you just set your sails too slow and hope you don't hit bad weather either.
yeah. So I guess probably go in that direction for a couple hours, and once it starts getting darker, probably roll up the sails a little bit so it doesn't catch as much wind.
Okay. I will say, Sebastian, with your passive perception, as you guys get further away from the kingdom, you can notice that behind you, like in the air, every now and then, you see almost like a slight shimmer just across the sky. And like a purplish blue, it's almost like a rainbow effect. Shimmer every now and then.
I think for now he's just gonna kind of keep his mouth shut and focus on making sure these fucking sails are good. I guess.
Okay. So who is navigating?
I guess I am for now, since I'm at the one at the helm.
Okay. Make me a survival check, Eric, to not get lost and navigate by only the stars.
15.
15. You believe you set yourself for southwest.
Is there not a compass on board anywhere?
Make an investigation check, get it?
Damn it. This edge sucks. That would be a solid 6.
6? Nah, no compass.
I don't suppose that was something I would have known.
But
Okay.
you think you put yourself on the right path. Alright, what are the rest of y'all doing while Derek and Sebastian try to work the cells and navigate for the day?
Staying away from the edges of the boat.
Ties
Actually-
yourself to the mast.
Yeah, I'm like staying towards the center, but trying to like stay available in case he needs me. I don't
Yeah.
have a fucking clue what I'm doing, so I just wait on directions.
I think I'm gonna be down below on the 2nd level.
Okay, where the hammocks are.
Yeah.
Huh?
Just kinda doing the Marha thing, praying, that sort of fucking business.
Okay.
I guess I'll keep track of proficiency bonus for this, for getting it.
Oh, okay.
It'd be the 280, right?
I think so. I'd have to look at my rules for that.
Oh,
'Cause I added all of that in there.
Tool/skill proficiency?
Yeah.
Yeah, 280.
Yep. Alright. So, mark down, we'll say 4 hours for the day. As you solve for about 4 hours, as you can see the sun beginning to set. And it is getting dark.
Yep.
Very dark. Roll me a D100.
$44.
Good to know. Okay. Alright, as you're... Oh, okay, hon. But who would you like to switch off to? Or are you going to just raise the cells? What are you doing?
He'll probably get to the point where he's actually like getting extremely tired,
Mm-hmm.
and then depending on how late into the night that is, he'll decide at that point.
It is like 7:38 maybe.
So right now it's 7:38.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess he'll continue until about 11:30 midnight. So that way, at least
Mhm.
Gannet can get his rest,
Okay.
get some rest, and then yeah.
Okay. As you all kind of separate for the moment, Janet.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get a long rest. But hot or not hot. Whatever you're doing. There. Go ahead and roll me another survival check, please.
That feels so good. I'm down to level 1.
Still
So close.
disadvantage on checks.
I don't care. I'm so close.
15.
15. Okay. You getting fairly tired. Eyes beginning to droop.
Yeah.
But you think your heading is true.
All right, and I guess at some point, since Gannet's probably still up on the surface, since
He just sat there cross-legged and was like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Gannet, all of us need to rest some. The others are already probably resting some.
Yeah.
I need to get some sleep.
I feel okay. I don't even know what I call it, but I'm all right. I've sort of gotten what I need. I will try and keep her on this heading, and
Right,
I'll
and
shout if anything happens.
Yeah.
Hey, you
I'll
want me to do
kinda-
that? He can do the knots.
Well, you need to sleep. It's like midnight.
Uh-huh. You can stay up late if you want it, but you would have to make a Constitution saving throw or take a level of exhaustion if you fell it. It's up to you, Sebastian. Gannet just can't trance in a sense. That's
Can
why
we-
you only
Can
got
we
4
like
hours.
sleep in shifts? Kind of.
Yeah. It's whatever you guys want. You guys just traveled through the Underdark for the first part of the day, and then you guys are selling. That's why it's all kind of everyone's getting tired.
The cameras are all messed up on stream because
Oh, okay.
I need to.
Oh yeah, lower the camera some more.
Woo! I'll fix it.
There's nothing to see. Okay, well I already adjusted my camera.
What is happening?
That is a good question.
I mean, if
Josh left, so it fucked him up.
if Gannet wants to take helm, he can wake me up in a few hours and I'll take it over.
Okay.
Just to make sure we're still on course.
If anything happens, I'll be sleeping underneath the hammock area, like the canvas area. So I'll be right there if you need me.
All right. So I guess kind of like security shifts.
Nope.
Um,
I'm gonna sleep like down over here.
Oh, okay. Got you. Behind.
yeah. So I guess like just security shifts. After a few hours, Janet will grab me or something.
So you need a minimum of 6 hours straight of sleep. For it to count as long rest, by the way. 2 hours of light duty, like watching and stuff, and 6 hours straight of sleep.
All right. So after 6 hours, Janet should come grab me because I actually got sleep the night before, and I don't think Derek did. Not as much, at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a full 6 hours and then go get him because I feel like he's better suited to this than I am. But I'm doing my best to like just hold this thing steady. Like I'm not trying to like change our speed. I'm just trying to keep us like pointed in the same direction.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Make a survival check.
I'm not even trying to be fast about it. Like, oh god, this is a disadvantage, you guys. Okay, because I rolled 2 6s.
And we're going north.
That's a 9 total. We're
9.
probably a little off course.
Have you ever drove like a very like a car that wanders a lot on the highway?
Yeah, owned several of them.
Yeah. So it's like that.
Fucking hate that shit.
Hey, he's doing his best. He's trying to correct.
So he's just kind of feeling the wind rocking him back and forth, not exactly sure if he's going right.
Yeah, he kind of like he's looking
Yeah,
at
I
the
think we're
stuff
going the
above
same
him
way.
and being like, "Yeah, that was in front of me a second ago."
Yeah. Yeah. Especially
seen
when
that
the
wave
cloud,
before?
yeah, when a cloud covers the stars you're guiding from, and you're like, "Fuck! I think I'm right. I think I'm right."
Yeah, this seems good.
Mm-hmm. When your 6 hours pass, you wake up, Sebastian.
Yes, Gannon is not at all comfortable running this show, but he knows everybody needs to sleep.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's on you. I think we're okay.
Alright. He's gonna go up to the helm and look around and... What am I rolling? Survival?
Yes, sir. As you see the beautiful sunrise begin to crest over the horizon, in a sense there's no mountains or anything.
Yeah.
Side of the boat is long.
25.
It's
on the west.
Yes, but left, right, center. Which side of the
You're
boat?
kind of looking in the direction of it. You're a little pointed a little bit further past it, like it would be more on your right side.
Okay, so we're headed southwest.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like totally flip us around.
No, you're a little bit more south than you think you were meant to be, but you're not really sure again.
Hey, look, at least I'm not. I didn't do a 180. All right, that's all I wanted.
I got a 25.
25, yeah, no, you just kind of come over and you realize that you're probably a little bit off course, probably a little bit more south in a direct southwest, but that may be good or it may be bad. But you're easily enough able to adjust to whatever heading you want to be going, in a sense.
Do we have to all roll for seasickness?
That's a good point. Thank you. Everyone make me a Constitution saving throw, with the exception of Gannet.
Hey,
I was just thinking, I'm like, I don't think any of us are fucking naval people.
is it because my stomach doesn't work?
Yes.
I got a 19 for my con.
It's a con save?
Con save?
Uh-huh.
I got a 10.
15.
Okay. Mara,
Good
you're
roll.
looking a little green instead of gray.
Who's rolling for Han?
Damien. Oh, yeah, no. Han, it's fine. He's just sleeping it off, just enjoying it.
He's just
Fucking
chilling.
dexterous bastard. He's just
Dex.
A
Yeah.
con save.
No, I'm saying like the person like he
Oh, okay, yeah,
just
I was-
nimbling
He's
going
able to
with it.
adjust with it. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
I was
So,
like, what
not
the
a
fuck?
problem.
Wish I could roll
Like-
dex. The fuck?
I'd rather roll con than dex.
Yeah. I know half of you guys would. Alright. But as the rest of the party will be waking up in probably a couple of hours. Anything the four of you guys want to do?
Sebastian's gonna hum a song to himself as he's on the helm.
Alright, let's hear it.
What do you mean, let's hear it? It's whatever the fuck Cyril sang the first time when he got sniped.
Oh, hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, right on.
I feel like Gannon hears that song and thinks back to what happened last time and is like, that's a brave choice. And just goes back to whatever he's doing.
Sebastian, roll me a D100, please.
Oh, fucking.
You're gonna get hit by an elven arrow. The way to fucking go, bud.
And 89.
89. Let's see what this is on my
Poison
chart.
arrow comes out of nowhere.
Arrow from the sky.
I get hit by a trident.
Minecraft style.
Yeah, fucked up.
Cyril drops from the crow's nest.
Yeah, Cyril was
That's
just
my
on
song.
this ship.
It's copyrighted.
He's just been on the ship.
Mm-hmm. Sebastian. And I guess Gannon and everyone else. Now 4 or 5 hours into your journey, you're the first one to notice, Sebastian. You see what appears to be a large, line on the horizon.
Yeah, the horizon.
Mm-hmm. And then you see the line slowly disappear.
What do you mean? Like, is the line horizontal with the horizon?
It looked like horizontal, or vertical, like this. Yeah, perpendicular.
So what? It looked like it was just coming out of the ocean. How far up would you say the line?
Straight out of the ocean. It was way off, just a dot almost on it. And you saw it slowly disappear.
It looked like a tentacle. Fucking Kraken.
Is anybody else awake yet?
Yeah, all of you guys are up on deck. Gannon's kind of 25 layers over. You know that meme where people are trying to fit all the clothes on them instead of on the suitcase with
Yeah,
the
he's like
airplane?
Joey from Friends with all his fucking shirts on him.
Yeah.
He's gonna point it out. Guys, I think I saw something.
What did it look like?
I don't know, but it was in the water. It was in the water up there, and he kind of just points.
Mm-hmm.
How far off was it? Were you able to tell?
Well, it was either really small or really far.
Here. I'll take control. Do you want to try to get a better view from the nest?
Yeah, definitely. Figure out what the hell that is.
I'll take
Mhm.
control.
Right, and go ahead and go up and give me a perception check, Sebastian. It will be with advantage since you are in the crow's nest.
Wait, me or okay? Yeah, so he took over, and I'm going. Okay.
Yeah, because as you get up there, you can actually see what appears to be a spyglass mounted.
Okay, so with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Net 20, so 30.
30. Damn. You see probably about a quarter mile or so off, something reemerge from the water that looks what you figure would be about the line shape you saw, but you see it comes up and goes in, comes up and goes in, but it stretches about, by the time the other end curls and comes out, probably about 200 feet long.
It's Nessie.
It is almost serpentine, as it just seems to go up and down, and then dive under for a bit.
Guys, we might have a problem. Looks kind of like a snake or something.
Gannon's like, no.
U-boat.
Will I know any creatures that are known to be in the central area? That would.
Yeah, sure, check.
And it reaches down into his side pouch and chugs the last potion of living death.
Okay.
I got a 22.
22. You know there are numerous sea monsters. One of your favorite to read about that matches this description were water dragons. They aren't the same type of dragons that are colloquially known. They are just sea serpents that generally have some control over water. They like to take ships and crush them and eat the people inside. And stronger and older ones actually have the ability to cause storms and tornadoes or water spouts.
Okay. I'll just say, keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't come towards us.
It appeared to be heading in your general direction, Sebastian.
It's gonna be kind of hard. It's coming towards us.
Alright, I'm going to try to steer like a wide berth away from it.
Make a survival check.
Hearing all this, Gannett is going to pull. Well, no, we left the rope behind, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Yep, never mind, I'm not doing that.
There is other rope on here, by the way.
I'm going to find a rope.
Yeah, there's piles of rope.
And I'm going to try and give myself, like, roughly the amount of distance to the edge.
20 feet.
Yeah, I'm going to try and give myself, like, 20, 25 feet.
Tie yourself.
Maybe
Well,
30 feet.
technically
Like
you'd
30.
want like 10 because it's 20 feet total. In length
Well,
or width.
so, I want to be able to get most of the way, at least to the, like, the...
Yeah, that would be
bow
10
ship.
feet. From
get up
mass.
here where I'm pointing
Oh. Sorry, I was on the world map.
And so I'm going to tie myself to the mast.
Yeah.
With room to, like, maneuver.
Okay.
That's going to be 17 for my survival.
17. All right. You feel like you're turning it and navigating well. Sebastian, as you're up here keeping an eye out, you check again, and it is closer. It seems to be correcting its course to keep up with you, and it seems to be moving much faster than you all.
It's still coming.
All right. Let's see here.
It's now about 800 feet away.
What the fuck?
Zach, did you see the text I sent you?
Text?
Yes.
No. Oh, okay. Let me know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Is that now or is that in an hour?
It would be in an hour, but I would need to leave in like 45 minutes.
Okay. That's fine. We might just have an early session due to complications.
Yeah, so I go spend all night in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, and I gotta work tomorrow.
Oof.
But anyway, we'll deal with that when we get there.
Yep. What are you guys doing?
There's not much we can do at this point, so...
Okay.
Where's the eject button?
You're on a ship, so just over the side. If you want to be in the water with it.
There's a nice plank right over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you guys watch, it gets... The next time it reappears, you see the head come out. It's about 500 feet away.
Damn these fire arrows.
Derek, you are the one controlling the ship. You feel the ship kind of lurch and begin to drift to the right on the side as it's beginning to approach.
Okay.
You watch it go back down. Go ahead and give me a strength check. You keep yourself on like as it's beginning to pull you.
God, natural 20.
Natural 20. Because then you did not get a natural 1.
Yep.
All right, as you're just kind of like leaning with it and fighting it, and groaning. I assume Janet will hear this, and you just see Derek just like pulling on the ship. As you can actually feel it kind of lurch every now and then towards the right.
I'll run over and like try and back him up on like just pushing the direction he's pushing to see if I can't help him steady it.
Hey, why are we tilting?
Sebastian, you see the form come up out of the water about 300 feet away.
They're 300 feet tall, jeez.
And with your natural 20, you see the water around it turn black.
Oh, fuck.
And it almost starts to spin.
It's like the Pirates of the Caribbean scene.
It is. And then you watch as the water dips with it. You see it begin to go down with it into the sinkhole. You feel the ship beginning to pull. And the rest of you feel it. Derek, go ahead and make me another strength check.
Would I have advantage since Gannett's there helping me?
You would. Unless Gannet wants to make it.
I mean, I'm stronger by a mile.
Yeah.
You're also at
But also-
disadvantage.
I'll say, but it's also disadvantage.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a +6 to strength, so.
Marha, they need your help on deck.
I think he already rolled those, so.
Yeah. I'll let Corin do it because he was primarily drifting. I'm just trying to push it in the same direction as him.
I got 17.
17. It begins to slip from you, even with Gannet helping. As you guys feel the ship lurch and begin to drift into it.
Would I know anything specific about this type of dragon? Like, this type of creature?
Make a history check.
More specific details about like what it likes and whatnot.
You want to go outside, buddy? You want to go potty? That's a good choice.
Ooh, that's actually really good. 25?
25. These are not very intelligent creatures. It's pretty much like very feral mentality. See it, eat it. It's mine. It likes to attack ships just because it's in their domain. It's a large target and generally quite a few mils. But I will say with their 25, the whirlpool doesn't necessarily fit any of its abilities you're used to. But they're generally known for like curling around the ship and punching holes in it and sinking them. But as like they don't speak traditionally, and they are not very intelligent. They know how to hunt, but it is rudimentary intelligence.
I'm going to take this risk. I am going to... I'm going to cast Sending on it.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. This is a somatic, so you have to let go of the will.
I know.
Okay. Did you let go of the will and you just feel the shirt?
I mean, I'm still standing there holding it. I wouldn't just let it start spinning.
Yeah. I'm just saying it lurches more because he'd already failed the save.
Yeah, I would say I'm like still there.
It takes you a second or two to get your hands back on again, but yeah.
Is Marha come on deck? Is she helping? Or?
Yeah.
So you're attempting to cast Sending?
Yep.
Okay. What do you attempt to say into the mind of this beast?
And Draconic. Since it seems to be like a dragon serpent kind of creature.
Mm-hmm.
How do I phrase this? Great creature of the sea, if you allow us to pass, we will reward you with food and gold.
Okay. Let me go ahead and just put don't I have this one? Thought I did. But as you just see it, kind of head shakes, looks at you uncomprehendingly. But as it just, you hear like a gurgling like roar or noise come from it. As the entirety of the water around it turns completely black. Sebastian, with your eagle eyes in a sense and your height, you're the first one to see large gaping teeth that are probably about 15 to 20 feet in length pierce the water, and then a maw under it pierce it. That is probably about 60 to 70 feet wide. But it just comes up out of the water, swallowing the sea serpent.
So something just ate Charybdis?
Yes. The mouth of this creature, as you are seeing it come up and extending, is about the length of your ship.
So whatever just ate the other thing. Wait, so hold on. Was Charybdis eaten, or was the other thing?
The sea dragon was ate by something that's mouth is the size of your ship. As you watch this large creature come up, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 70 or 80 feet up, and you can see just part of its head as this large eye that's probably about 10 to 15 feet in width. It has 3 of them just swallowing the serpent as it comes up and whoosh, goes back down as a large wave about, I would say probably about 60 feet whoosh, begins to push towards the ship. Get
I'm
it.
gonna take.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to take control of the wheel, and as I was doing that, I was gonna ask.
Mhm.
Is there be any chance I might know what this other creature is?
Make a history check.
21.
21. It looks something similar to, but larger, a leviathan.
Okay.
Yep. One of the
Yeah,
the most dangerous prey or predators. It has no natural predator.
So again, as I'm trying to take control of the wheel, you just hear me say shit.
They are also known as the Kraken Eaters.
Yep.
Janet, what are you doing as you get the wheel back? Derek turns and starts to take over, and you just look and you see a large wave just coming from the epicenter. The crow's nest is about 60 feet, 60, 70 feet.
I'm gonna cut my rope and run for the crow's nest.
All right, make me a dexterity check. This is going to be against the wave to see which one hits first. What's the rest of you guys doing?
I'm trying to take control of the ship.
Okay,
I'm hanging on
so
for dear life.
Yeah, I'm just fucking bracing myself on the mast, bro.
both of y'all give me strength checks. Derek, I guess a strength check as well.
No order of advantage, so the wisdom is the strength. Let's go.
Is that's a disadvantage still?
Yes, it's an ability check for
And
like
that's
initiative.
That's plus my dexterity mod, or is it a saving?
It's an initiative. You're doing like an initiative check. So whatever your initiative mod is.
So a solid 15.
15, okay. What's your movement speed, Gannett?
I'm not still at half movement speed, am I? No, because I'm only at one level of exhaustion. So 30.
So 30, so 5, and I'm sure you're dashing, so
I
55
am
feet.
hauling ass. I will action
Okay.
surge if I have to.
All right. Marha, what's your save?
A strength save?
Yes.
10.
10. Okay. Sebastian, what was yours?
16.
16. Derek.
18. I rolled an
18. All right. Again, as you climb as hard as you can, as you feel the impact on the ship. Small bits of water flake you, Gannett. Nothing hits you. I rolled a 5.
Ooh.
Sebastian, you're fine. This is fine. The water doesn't really hit you. It shakes you a bit, but you can do that. As you see, like, Gannett come up and, like, wrap around the edge of it. He's just like, no. Derek, you get beat around. You can feel the wheel trying to spin as you're hanging onto it, and just as you get slapped hard in the face with water. The ship rocks for a moment until it stabilizes. Marha, roll me a d6.
Of course.
Oh,
5.
As you are just thrown from the ship, just very ungracefully, just thrown off the ship about 15 feet off as the ship begins. It's still moving.
I cast Water Walk.
Okay.
And I hit everyone within 30 feet. Doesn't matter.
With the ship moving, let me check the speed of the ship.
I know the 2 on top know. Maybe Derek. And wherever the fuck Han is.
So 5 miles per hour, so 5,280, right?
Sure.
So that's 26,400 feet per hour. Divide that by 60, that's a minute. Divide that by 10. So it moves about 45 feet per round.
Faster than me.
Yep. But next turn you'll be able to dash and probably catch it.
Yeah.
But it's going to take you like 15 seconds of running to get up onto it.
I just wish I could see this animated.
Yeah. As you guys like steady yourself, Sebastian, you guys look around. You just see Marha running behind the fucking ship on the water trying to catch up.
Wait up. I hate
Not
the
much
ocean.
I can do right now.
Eventually you make it back on the ship, Marha.
Oh. How it hurts to fall off the ship. Gosh, that sucked. Thank you for helping or throwing a rope or something instead of just watching me fucking run, but whatever, I guess.
I'm trying to make sure the ship stays on course. They're hiding out in the crow's nest.
I'm 60 feet up, scared of the water. All right,
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
You're like a cat right now.
Fuck
I very much am. I am like probably holding a banister, just praying.
no.
Yeah.
Fuck you all.
If he didn't have that spell, I would have done something. But fortunately, he did.
So you just let me run. Okay, whatever.
I didn't have a choice.
Instant shot down and be like, you did great!
She flips him off back. Is that big thing still coming? Or did I scare it off with my flailing and yelling?
Oh, you're just adding it to the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
You look back, Sebastian. You don't see it.
I highly doubt something of that size would bother a ship. Not much of a meal for them.
I don't see it, but let's keep going.
Yeah, I don't trust. I do no offense. I do not trust a quote unquote highly doubt. It's not quite enough for me. Let's fucking go.
I don't blame you. I don't trust it either.
Give me another survival check to reorientate yourself, as you've kind of got to spun around a couple of times here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at like towards the sun, trying to guide it that way.
Uh-huh. Which is closer to noon.
14.
14. All right. You think you get yourself anchored in the general direction for direction. All right. And you guys go ahead.
never mind. You say what you have first.
Oh no, I was just gonna say you guys continue to travel. So,
I think once I regain my senses and everything, I'm gonna cast Augury. Take 10 minutes doing that. And ask Luthic, hello, haven't directly asked anything in a while. Is it a good idea for me to be going back home? That's it.
okay. You get the feeling of will and woe.
That is what I thought, yes. Good enough, I suppose. Thank you for speaking with me. I know that you don't particularly wish to all the time. I appreciate it. And she probably, brings, like, a finger or something to her mouth and nicks it on one of her, tusks and gives a little bit of blood in thanks and then bows.
Roll something real quick. As you do that, you see a small maggot come out of the blood.
I squash it.
Hell yeah, fuck that maggot.
And then suck, just kind of put my finger in my mouth again and kind of let the blood go.
Okay. Anybody else do anything for this day's travel for the remainder of it? What little bits left?
I'm looking for scary shit.
Okay, make a perception check.
29.
29. You feel fairly confident throughout the day until the sun begins to set that you avoided the largest danger for the moment that you could see. Whether you're excited about that or sad, that's up to you.
Yeah, he's a little relieved.
As the day comes to an end, Gan's gonna try. Like once things have calmed down, and it seems like we're probably not gonna get eaten by this thing. I'll go down underneath and like just rest for my 4 hours. That way, like when they're ready to rest, I can go back up.
Yeah, I think same. Think it might be better to just go in. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? You know the word I'm looking for. It's fine. Shifts. So when Seb and Derek are sleeping, or yeah, we can handle shit generally.
Okay. So, who is taking first watch?
I guess I will, since I will be
Navigating.
Until...
Alright. Get him roll me a perception check and a survival check. He's gonna just meditates. I feel like he's beginning to meditate in the crow's nest. Just like, nope, I'm not coming down. Nope. I like it up here.
I think he went below deck.
Oh, okay. They're closer to the water. Good. We just need one small hole.
I hate all of it. Yeah.
12 perception and a 18 for the survival.
Okay. Do fairly well for navigating. Perception. There's not much to see, man.
I can see
boring open ocean.
Yeah, no, I can see decently, but there's nothing beyond what I can see.
Yeah, like with the 3 moons, there is quite a bit of moonlight. Let me double check on
I totally forgot there were 3 moons.
Yeah.
I definitely remember there being multiple ones, but I had that moment where I was like, wait,
Yeah.
where's the third one to come
There
from?
is a whole moon, a half moon, and then like a tenth of a moon. So there's still quite a bit of moonlight here.
Yeah.
But you just see ocean, more ocean, and more ocean. But it's peaceful. No big storms, pleasant weather.
No giant leviathans trying to kill us.
Uh-huh. Things that would think you're a toothpick.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Until
Okay.
your 4 hours comes to an end. Go ahead and add, I will say, since it's not very strenuous, go ahead and add about 14 hours to your proficiency for the day.
Okay. I'm actually using the player tracker as well.
I noticed. You know, the channel I made for people, but no one used.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright, so get it? You're taking over?
Yeah,
I'm taking over navigating.
Marha is taking over navigating. I am assisting her.
I think I'm better at it than he is.
That's not hard.
True.
Before, I know Gannett took a look, but I know he probably wasn't familiar with the ship. I'm gonna see if there's like an actual compass somewhere on the ship
Okay, make an investigation check.
before I go to bed. Okay. 30-20? Yeah.
30-20. You look around, move around, and you find on that back table where you guys had previously been, where the chairs are, a spot that hangs on the side where it looks like a compass or a sextant would be, but it is no longer there.
Okay.
That wave.
Yeah. He's gonna sigh in disappointment, and he probably. I feel like he'd definitely not want to be someone that'd be under the deck to sleep. So
Uh-huh.
he'll probably try to get somewhere comfortable, like
Mhm.
over here somewhere.
Yeah. Alright. So Marha and Gannett.
Alright, survival check, I'm guessing?
Survival for navigation, yes, ma'am.
Natural 20. I finally rolled good today, boys.
Alright, and what heading are you trying to keep you on? Marha, what
Was never
direction
communicated.
specifically?
You said we were out of southwest, yeah?
You guys
Yeah,
have been
southwest.
lingering between south and southwest. What direction specifically do you want to put your heading on?
Southwest?
Southwest.
Me as a player, spirits, I'm directionally challenged. I don't know my left from my right. I'm trying my best here, boys.
Okay. Southwest directly. All right. Because you guys have no idea where you are. I've been hiding the world map for a reason. Because I'm just slowly moving you on it.
Yeah, we need somebody with that key mind thing, so we always know where north is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but even that wouldn't work because they need to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or a compass.
Well, whose fault is that? They couldn't find it early enough to save it from the wave.
The
Who
DMs.
did that? Who did that?
All right. So as you travel for the next couple hours, who's driving, Gannett or Marha?
Not fucking Gannett if he can help it.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. You guys are still under lower speeds due to not enough crew members. What's your passive perceptions, Marha and Gannett?
I think perception, mine's 15.
– 16, Zach.
16. Okay. Gannett, you are the first one to notice it. You see, far off in the distance, like what appears to be a bird.
Marha. He's gonna point it out.
Is it brain shitty fucking eagle?
It is. I'm glad you know.
How far away is it?
Hard to tell. Make an intelligence check.
Still gotta deal with this fucking brain guy. Jesus Christ.
Intelligence, you said?
Yeah,
14.
14. If it's a normal sized bird, several miles. It's just a small dot on the horizon for you.
Huh. Is that the shitty fucking bird from like 70 years ago? Fuck that guy.
Fuck, I hope not.
That would be annoying. Whatever, when we get close, depending on if it is like an actual, I might try to hit it out of the sky. That might be fun. Who knows?
Okay. You guys sail for the next 15-20 minutes, kind of in the direction that you saw it. You can see it kind of like swooping back and forth every now and then. As you get closer, it seems to kind of turn and veer in your direction.
How big is it now that we're closer?
Now,
Is it like normal bird size?
it looks like it might be the size of an eagle or something.
Yeah, Gannett's got his sword out ready to just hack this thing in half when it
Mhm.
slides, if it comes in aggressively. I'm
You
not
s-
holding an attack. Like, I'm waiting to see
Yeah.
what it does.
You watch it kind of correct itself and head almost directly in your direction.
Again, it turned into a bat.
Oh hell yeah! Bat versus eagle fight.
Have,
I
have
can't
an
do
aerial.
that
Have,
yet. I have to
have an
kill
aerial
someone.
dogfight.
Have to drink more blood before I can do that.
Mhm. After
There
another
are rules.
10-15 minutes, of you guys heading that, it is directly heading to your direction. It looks a bit bigger.
Yeah, I shouted out to down below. Hey guys, there is a big fucking bird coming at us. By the way, just so you know.
I will say about this time, Sebastian, is when you're finishing your long rest.
Huh?
You still got about 2 hours. There.
What would you rather me say that there's some like big hot chick with like fat titties? No, it's a fucking big bird. It's a big bird. I don't know what it's.
Sebastian comes out, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah. You see, like the small, like the speck on the edge of the horizon.
You want to go up and look at it in your little crow's nest thing? You got much better eyes than I do.
Sure. He's gonna go climb up there. Exhausted.
Alright. Alright, go ahead and make me a perception check with advantage.
And 27.
27. Looking at it, with the help of the spyglass, which magnifies it and everything, it doesn't necessarily look quite like a bird. You've been in the wild a bit. It doesn't move like a bird. It's much more almost rigid. And as like the moonlight glints off, it looks almost like it shines almost coppery.
Oh no.
It looks a bit bigger than a bird.
I mean, does it look familiar? Does it look like...
You've seen the form once before. Looks similar to a large flying draconic form.
It's kind of shiny! I don't know why!
Why would the bird be shiny? That's stupid.
I don't know!
And based on its size and you looking, you guess it's quarter of a mile out, and it's decent size.
Can Gannett tell what this is at that point?
Make an intelligence check, Gannett.
I'm not at disadvantage anymore. Ah,
For once. Oh my god, for the first time in like a
know.
month.
that's okay, because I still rolled a natural 1.
Oh my fucking god.
No idea, Gannett, somehow.
Yeah.
Bird!
That's the bird, you guys. The shiny bird.
Yeah, can't quite make it out.
I mean, what are we doing about this bird? Are we, like, avoiding it? What's going on? Are shooting it? Is it food?
Unless somebody directly wakes me up, he does not wake up, by the way.
Yeah.
That's fine. Keep
He's still
sleeping.
asleep.
You keep dreaming. Rocking nice and back and forth.
Should I wake Derek up? He tends to, like, kind of know what all this shit is.
It's not a big deal. It's a bird. A shiny
He's,
one.
I am a little bit suspicious of the fact that it is here. Do you normally come across shiny birds, Sebastian? Is this something that you do very often?
Not really, but, I mean, if you want to wake him up, wake him up.
Well, I'm going to feel like an asshole if I do, so now I'm just going to let him sleep. Alright. So, what is the plan with this bird?
Well, we gotta let it get closer, I think.
Whatever.
I mean, it's a bird. Do we need to do anything with it?
A shiny bird.
Yeah.
Also,
but I
it
mean,
could
like,
get you a meal.
Hey, we got a big boat.
Gannett just sort of shrugs, like, I don't... Like, he puts the sword away. I don't know.
Like, does it look threatening or anything, or is it just kind of fucking flying?
It's just flying in your general direction. I mean, I will say that generally, if you're seeing a bird or something, there's generally means lands nearby, whether that's a good or a bad notion to you all.
Land? No, I'm just...
Well, land doesn't tend to burn me if I touch it, so that's a good notion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look for land. Do I see land anywhere?
Based on that perception check, you swear you see on just the cusp of the horizon, probably 5 to 10 miles away minimum, maybe probably more, what appears to be slopes on the horizon.
Hey, I think there's land up there. What do they say, land ho?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to wake up Derek now. Hey, Derek! Derek, wake up! She probably, like, throws something at him.
Make his chunk check more, huh?
14.
14. What's your DC again, Derek? I think it's 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without armor, yeah.
No. DC to wake up. I think
Oh,
we had that set. Oh, okay. I'll say with the 14, that's enough. As you're just like snoring happily away, you just get pelted with whatever Mara throws.
It's probably, like, a pillow or, like, some balled up cloth or something.
If it's
Where'd
something
you-
like that, then probably not.
I was gonna say, where'd you get a pillow from?
I mean, Han has a
Han
pillow.
has one, first of all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I bet you he's asleep on that, because, like, he's been napping. We've all been
Oh,
doing
yeah.
work, lazy
I'll
fuckers.
steal it from him. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I forgot he existed. He just kind of went to sleep. He said, "Fuck y'all."
That's fine.
That's fine. He can't kill
That's
me.
also how I plan on going. It's fine.
Just asleep.
Derek! Derek! Derek!
He's not responding. I was gonna say, Gannett's gonna walk over and stand him up.
Like, by the scruff of the neck, like a cat.
Like, just reach down, grab him under the arms, and just, like, put him on his feet.
He's not snoring.
Sebastian, you glance back after the minute or two has been. The creature is much closer.
Is it much
It's-
bigger?
It is. It is probably 900 to 1,000 feet away. It's much larger.
Guys!
How long
It's
did
big.
I assume I probably didn't get a full rest.
Nope. You're just shy of it. You needed like another hour and a half.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah. What?
There's a big shiny bird.
As you hear that,
Yes, the bird. and I cast magical barrier on myself.
You
Wait,
just
here,
can't
what?
Go, not a bird!
I'll play it
I
again
didn't
for
hear
you,
it.
Sebastian.
Ah, it's so
I'm gonna
loud.
raise the volume up real quick.
Oh, I had Crowbot like really low. That's why I didn't hear it.
Yeah, no, me too. That's why I was like, what?
All right.
It's a
Sounds
dinosaur.
Sounds like more like Godzilla than a dragon, but
Well, whatever. Fuck you guys. I give up.
Hey, Sebastian, do you happen to see how many legs this guy has?
Can I see how many legs he has?
You can now. It appears 4. And a large tail and 2 wings and a large snaking neck. As it is now
I
about
think it's a dragon.
it is now about 600 to 800 feet away.
it's coming straight towards us, like somewhere like up here.
Yeah, no, you actually watch it kind of start diving from up above.
I'm gonna be
I'm
squinting.
gonna say fuck that and go down the fucking.
Okay. Derek is squinting very heavy, have very heavy bags under his eyes. He did not really sleep. And he'll be
Yeah,
looking at it, just like, ugh. And I'm just he's just gonna wait and see what happens because he's too tired to give a fuck right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ganet has put his sword up to look non-threatening. And is gonna look at Marha and be like, do you know this one?
Just a golden dragon from fucking castle.
No, he had 3 legs, didn't he?
That
So
is
think-
that is
the
Kimiraj.
king- Yeah, I said the Dragon Lord has 3.
The-
His son had 4.
And he also has
Oh.
multiple children.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
Taika Punch had 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try something, and I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop off one of my sending,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, hello. We are travelers looking for a safe space outside of the kingdom. We've had a long, hard journey. Please don't eat us.
You let your spell go, and you feel it hit a wall.
Sorry, the dragon you are trying to reach is unavailable.
Mm-hmm. As you now, it is about 350 to 400 feet away. As it's just beginning to dive bomb the ship.
Hey Derek, you might want to try talking to him because I know that I'm not sure if I am able to because I might have given up my ability to watch a fate, but it's okay, you should try.
What was that rap? Oh, freestyle and a half.
Let me roll if I actually understood what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, I did.
Okay. You know the spell went off, Marha.
Okay. Well, she
But
she
you're
doesn't know
after
if
panicking.
she's panicking and she also doesn't know if the Baron would have made it hit a roadblock like that. Like if it would still have the magic go off, it just wouldn't hit. So she has no fucking clue.
As it is quickly descending about 200 feet away.
Once it hits to 120 feet, I'll send a message.
Okay. After a couple seconds, it is about that range. I'll go ahead and move this to the token layer for you guys. Alright. What message?
You guys, that's nothing. That's just a little lizard. We're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we already killed one dragon. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. Trying to think. Something along the lines of, oh, Great Dragon, we're fleeing from the Empire, looking for a safe place.
It hits it and just diverts off of it.
Okay.
About that time, it is about 80 feet away.
I guess at that point, he would
Uh-huh.
actually just shout that instead of trying to cast him.
Okay.
Like again.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'll say
Yeah,
he's gonna say
Gannett's
he's
just
yelling it.
waving.
He's yelling it in Draconic, by the way.
Okay. Ooh.
$19.
A total of 19?
Yep.
You watch as it just stays in that same dive bomb form. Where are you standing at, Derek? And the rest of you guys?
I'm standing right where my token is.
Okay.
Yeah, I am roughly where my token is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the base of the thing now, no longer the crow's nest.
All right. Derek, can you go ahead and give me a strength saving throw, please? As you just see it just last minute, just like sort buffering its wings to stop about 15 feet from the front of the ship, like hovering up above you.
16.
16. Let me check its DC. That fails.
Okay.
So, as just the force of its wings knocks you over. Ooh. Math. You're going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage and are prone as it just sits down on the front of the ship. And
Are
it
we like
just
tilted down?
Yeah, no, you can feel the ship just. You just see fire leaking from its jaws. And that's actually where we'll go ahead and call session tonight.
Good choice, because I have to go.
Yep, I figured. Short session, but we'll be back next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.